Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right into it. Holy crap. What a terrible game. I cannot believe how the defense played. And now we're hearing all these rumors about Hendon Hooker and Jeremy Banks and something that happened. It's just a freaking mess, an absolute mess. Let's get into this. Well, if the rumors are true, these two fellas got into a fight. The rumor is that it's over NIL money, that Hendon's getting a bunch of NIL money and that Jeremy didn't like that. There's also a rumor it had something to do with stepping on the tee and push-ups and that kind of stuff. I've heard two different versions of it. And I heard about this this morning. My brothers were driving back from South Carolina at the game, and they said they had heard it as well. He actually called me and told me about it. And he said he's heard it from several people as well. And pretty much this is what you're seeing all over Twitter. It says supposedly Jeremy Banks and Hendon Hooker got into a fight this week. Milton broke it up. Banks was suspended internally for the game, and there's friction between the offense and defense supposedly. And you'll see that version all over Twitter, some variation of it. And like I said, it's not been confirmed, but it has not been unconfirmed. There's been no denial of it from anybody involved. And Jeremy Banks did not play in the game last night, obviously. He was the leading tackler last year, and he was a key player, and he was not available. And the defense was very listless, and they played the worst game I've ever seen a defense play in the history of college football. It was atrocious. I mean, I just couldn't even believe it. And this is not against a good offense. South Carolina's offense didn't get 200 yards against Florida the week before, and they didn't even have their starting two running backs. So what we saw in that game was horrendous. And I can tell you, this is what I was like watching the game last night. Yep. Pretty much I had a meltdown, and I was using a lot of choice words that I won't use on this channel. You don't need to hear that.
You don't need to hear things like that. You just a boy.
So while I'm not shocked to hear this, and I know how pride is, pride always cometh before the fall, and pride obviously was involved in this, if this is true. I'm sure it's going to come out, for sure one way or the other. There's no way this is going to stay under the radar. There's a 0% chance of that. So they're going to have to address it on some level because they're going to get asked about it. Maybe he'll just say, I don't know. I'm not talking about internal stuff, but what a mess. And it sounds like the disagreement between these two guys didn't go like this.
All right, come on, just put him up. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think it went like that. I don't think Milton was in between them doing his version of Andy. Man, oh man, what a absolute mess. Here we are about to get into the playoff. All we got to do is win out. We're favored by 3 touchdowns. And we have this internal strife, and then the defense just has a complete meltdown. And look, they've struggled this year quite a bit, but nothing compared to last night. Last night was a disaster against a team that really has struggled all year with their offense. So this is really a shame. It just is. There's no other way to put it. And, oh, man, I hate it for everybody involved. And then Hendon Hooker got hurt, and you're sitting here going, man, is he going to be able to come back? Is he not? We don't know. It's just everything is a mess right now. It's very unfortunate. And we're getting ready to go play Vanderbilt, which should be an easy win. Guess what? They've just won 2 straight SEC games. Now they're confident. We don't know if we're going to have our starting QB. It doesn't look good. And the whole team's in turmoil right now if this is the case. So I can't believe the turn of events over the last 24 hours. It has been a worst-case scenario. All right, folks, I'm not going to ask you if you like this content. I don't like it. None of us like it. It just is what it is. If you want to hit the like button, you're certainly welcome to. If you want to subscribe, you're certainly welcome to. If you don't, I understand. Look, I'm in a bad state of mind right now over this, and it's very frustrating. And having played Division I sports, I kind of understand it, but to let yourself, it's very unfortunate. Crap. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.